Okay, and they're coming into something new. It's Corn Simulator 2016. Oh, fucking hell.
Bye, land.
See you later, castle.
That's a nice kingdom you had there once.
Same if something happened to it.
It fell into a hole? Or is something big coming out? Oh, something huge is coming out of the ground.
Bees!
Ah! Bees! Ah!
Samurai versus Viking!
Oh,
is he going to do the superhero landing?
She is.
She did the superhero landing! Gender means nothing when you're kicking the shit out of someone. Alright, my money's on the samurai because I'm a massive weeb. You know what? I was initially skeptical about this as a concept, as an idea, but I'm having a fucking great time watching this.
Ooh.
You cheap bastard.
Oh, such a dick move.
Not cool.
Who are these guys now, Will?
No fucking clue.
She looks scary as fuck.
She's gonna wreck your fucking shit.
Ah!
There's a man with a stick. He knows how to fight.
Definitely a sword cane. Thanks, Jason Vandenberg.
Art of battle.
Oh, I like this guy. He's got great delivery.
And as a Viking,
Just wreck some shit and drink some mead.
well, I think it's better to just show you. Huh?
Oh, this guy is cracking.
Hey, Roland Capasarola!
Roland!
Now, your fleet sails for the lands of the samurai in seeking plunder and glory.
All right.
Wow, what a delivery. I don't think we could have introduced that better.
No, we're pretty bloody good at this.
Orion's war had taken us to the edge of extinction.
Honestly, they could have just had him as a fucking trailer.
Just have him talk about the game. I'd sit and watch that for ages.
Mead? Mead?
Mead.
Mead?
Mead.
But
Mead.
not
Mead.
a
Ah, more catapults.
Fuck your shit!
prize!
At this point, we're supporting we're the Vikings, right?
We are definitely the Vikings right now, Will. You've got shields for a reason, guys. Come on.
Come on!
Oh, that's going to be a problem.
That's the water equivalent of a speed bump. That's great.
The gates of that
And that's
fortress
gameplay. That's
have
gameplay
worked
right
for a
there.
century.
Oh! That's gonna need readjusting.
That's a broken jaw.
Oh!
That's a broken collarbone. Perhaps you won't actually hit him. There we go.
Yeah, let's start actually returning the favour before he bonks the shit out of me.
Oh!
Oh! There we go. There we go.
Oh.
That's how it's done.
Hits hard, takes lots of damage. Certainly not as fast as the samurai.
Right you are, Christian.
Oh.
I wish I had more things to say about his Viking fighting style, but I still can't stop thinking about LeVar Burton. Oh, those are cool.
Get out of the way. I can do this all on my own.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh,
He's actually learned to block.
definitely playing a lot better right now.
Oh!
Environmental kills. Very nice. Oh! An environmental kill using a charge move. This
Get
is really
fucked.
interesting.
Christian, I'm having a great time here.
It's definitely a great looking game, Will.
In the same way that Dishonored sadly didn't score a whole load of points because of its strong presence at E3 last year, unfortunately For Honor is going to have a similar problem, but we couldn't be happier of its existence. What he said.
Boss battle, Will.
Boss battle, boss battle.
Oh! Mead, blood, it's all the same to him.
Oh! Crispin Freeman, no! In the genitals, why? That's rad as fuck.
That really is.
If you are looking for something to give that very special someone in your life, For Honor will be available on Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Show someone you love
Sweet,
them
it's a
by
nice
cutting out the
gesture.
heart of an
What
enemy.
could be more romantic than dinner, drinks, and an all-night bender of epic
love you.
warfare? And the Ubisoft-
Yay, go home!
No. As in, don't go home, Pete Young.
No, don't go home,
The
Pete.
game, go home.
Is he stoned out of his fucking gourd?
I think he might be, Will. It's a funny robot.
He's adorable! Friendo!
Hey, I think this is a new game, Will.
Not only
This is a new game.
can you forget your words,
He's fucked!
not only can you ride the
That's got to be a
giant
yellow
star
card
wheels,
there, Christian. That's got to be.
I'm afraid that it is a yellow card, especially since we had such a gravitas-laden professional before him.
Indeed, Aisha Taylor commanding the hordes of madness as if they were mere pieces on a chessboard, and he could remember how to pronounce his own game.
I was thinking about the man with the beard, Will. Not Aisha Taylor.
Oh god, that guy was a fucking legend! Indie time!
It's indie game time. Independent games together have scored previous teams a point in the past.
Indeed. What? Fuck with that guy's hair. It looks like a 70s Eastern European living room having a hug on stage.
Antti and Devon. Anton Dev.
Anton Dev.
And this horrible problem child is being delivered right now.
Okay.
Is this?
Wait a minute.
Is this just Trials HD?
This is Trials HD.
Blood Dragon.
I don't think it'll score them a red card, but I don't think it'll score them a point either, Will.
I wasn't desperately looking into the bottom of my coffee cup, hoping that somehow more coffee has appeared.
In that Assassin's Creed movie, please join me in welcoming legendary movie producer Frank Marshall.
I can't give a flying good goddamn. Frank Marshall, he doesn't even know what a television is. Look into his eyes. He still thinks a Game Boy is cutting-edge technology.
I don't even think that he knows that a Game Boy even exists, Will. I think he's even further back than that. And Abacus is about all that he can stand the excitement of.
On which he can play tic-tac-toe.
Yes, he can, Will. Yes, he can.
Michael Fassbender's in it. Great, brilliant. He's Magneto. That's good, I guess. The pre-order edition earlier, you know, we said that was poor form, but we forgave it because of what was going on. But honestly,
that coupled with this, Will, it might be another red card for Ubisoft.
I think you're right. Which brings them directly tied with Bethesda.
The Bethesda Broncos and the Ubisoft Hawks, both animal teams, both at the same point and red card scores.
Yeah, 5 goals, 2 red cards. I can do maths.
Yes, you can, Will. Yes, you can.
Fucking punt a duck at a twat. And I'm good, I'm calm. Look, the Assassin's Creed movie stands a really good chance of being good, and that is wonderful. But I couldn't give a fuck about it right now.
I think you'll find, Will, that their interview technique, where they've got them on stage.
I'm good.
Do you need a minute?
I need this to stop! Fuck off with your movie!
Trey Parker, Matt Stone, very, very strong, very funny presentation, and very funny interview.
I laughed, I was enthused. At this point, I want this old person to be dragged off by the guy with the sweet beard and the cane. Like, even if we still have to hear about this tossing movie, let's get him to talk about it. He can make anything interesting.
Definitely will. If we had the guy with the cane on here with his gravelly voice, I think he'd make this movie sound great. But I think that they're finishing up right now.
Play a lot of Assassin's Creed before then, so it's all inside of you when you go to see the movie.
But Assassin's Creed inside of you. That's what Aisha Taylor is saying.
Do not eat Assassin's Creed.
Do not consume or insert Assassin's Creed.
Fuck off, you old tosser.
Right, and now we're going to have the trailer for the Assassin's Creed movie. I don't know if we've had one of these already, Will.
Yes, we have. Does he understand that everybody in this press conference has played an Assassin's Creed game before? I'm going to get an ice lolly after this in bitter disappointment.
Don't consume Assassin's Creed. Do consume ice lollies if you are too warm.
Okay, please, some games or end it all.
I think it might be near the end run now.
I feel exactly the same way.
She said it. They haven't even done Watch Dogs yet.
For our next game.
Speak of the devil, and he shall hack your feed.
To be honest, South Park already smashed this joke in the beginning.
I thought that was going to be Watch Dogs, Will.
You and me both. This isn't as hard-hitting as the fake South Park intro.
That's saying something, Will, but if we can see more about it, it might actually win them a point.
Join us.
I don't think that leaks count towards a negative score. We regulate these guys' presentations on the merits of the presentation rather than necessarily anything that's leaked beforehand. Jonathan Murray!
Hey!
He seems to know what he's talking about, Will. I don't know if everybody else knows what he's talking about.
I hear that.
Seagulls!
Lovely dogs! Seagulls! Coffee! He's gonna hack that dog.
He's gonna hack that car. Self-driving cars.
You can also profile.
He just did that to fuck with people.
They're doing a lot of setup and not really delivering.
I feel like I'm looking at an interesting mod of Grand Theft Auto 4.
Right, you are, Will. And now he seems to have travelled through time and space.
He's not just hacking the internet, he's hacking physics.
This is how hackers really exist in the real world, Will.
Oh, yeah, this is entirely accurate hacking. I'm surprised that I'm not more enthused. I mean, what are your feels on this one at this moment? Because I'm finding it difficult to get overexcited.
It's interesting, but it really needs to get to the meat of what you're supposed to be doing. As we said before, Wildlands got straight into what you were doing.
Oh, that was cool though.
More drones!
Yay!
The future is all about drones, apparently, or the present, or the sort of present-y future.
The future to present to...
It's drones!
It's drones! As I said, with Wildlands, I was enthused. With this, I'm just like...
It'd be so easy, but they're really labouring this point.
They're really dragging it out.
This might be where things actually start picking up, though, Will. He seems to be trying to move into it, but apparently he's got a groovy soundtrack regardless.
Right you are, Christian. Actually, quite digging this little soundtrack. That's cool.
I think that this has much more place in Jet Set Radio than anything.
Oh my god, this Max with Jet Set Radio would be fucking brilliant, but it's not. I'm liking this combination of stealth and hacking. I'm just really struggling to be enthused.
This a really long presentation by the Ubisoft Hawx, rivaling the Microsoft presentation, but certainly not rivaling them in points. How is no one noticing this, Will?
Tiny, tiny robot.
Oh, he's done fucked up. I think that if you compare this to other titles which are similar,
Deus Ex.
and the new Hitman,
Right you are, Christian.
I think you'll find that there seems to be a lot more going on in that, a lot more interest with that.
Oh, that is quite cute.
That is quite good.
That's some nice little parkour moves there. Taken right out of the Assassin's Cookbook.
This being Ubisoft, they would know. Putting on the side of a building.
That looks kind of fun. Winky, pointy face. Oh, they're pop on the end. I fucking love those guys. No, not enough for a point though.
I don't think that's enough for a point, Will. It's a strong showing with Watch Dogs, and we saw a lot of gameplay. Not really enthusing anybody though.
Right you are, Christian. Right you are. Oh, no.
Are we going to be talking a lot about Watch Dogs? Hopefully, this is nearing the end of their presentation. It's actually getting pretty bad. It's Yves Guillemot, the CEO of Ubisoft.
He is a major player in this one.
Team from Sony to come with us and tell you more about it.
Oh!
Sony infiltrating the Ubisoft presentation.
A fair few hours before they were ready to go live themselves. This is an interesting move. Now, is this Sony setting themselves up for a play, or is this Sony shooting themselves in the foot?
We'll have to see, Will. It's Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan!
Sony Pictures Entertainment signed up with Ubisoft Motion
It's
Pictures
another
to produce a
movie.
Watch Dogs feature film with New Regency Productions. After what is shaping up to be an amazing Assassin's Creed film.
Oh, fuck off. That's got to be a red card. Christian.
It's so unfortunate. So
I mean, that Watch
unfortunate.
Dogs thing was good, it wasn't enthusiastic. They just came out and announced Watch Dogs the movie.
I'm afraid, Will, that is going to have another red card. This puts them in line with the EA Raiders. 5 points, 3 red cards for Ubisoft. So unfortunate, Will.
I know, Christian, I know. They could still score a point towards the end. There's still some time for them to sneak a win through.
And another trailer for Watch Dogs 2, I believe.
The San Francisco Bay.
This one's already been doing the rounds, but it's not terrible. It's not all the worst bits of San Francisco, because it's completely avoiding the Tenderloin.
I think it's all the worst bits of hacking, though.
It is that. Trailer, of course, making me feel old and bored with existence.
As a lot of stuff does these days, Will. I'm definitely the person in that car listening to that music. Come on, Aisha. Bring it home to the Ubisoft Hawx. We know you can.
The next big thing, so I'll let him take it away.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Yves Guillemot.
Yves Guillemot with a possible goal.
CEO comes out. We've already had Watch Dogs. We thought that would be their end play. Maybe there's something different. They'll actually earn them a point. Could this be?
It's pure freedom.
Could this be an SSX game, Will?
You know, there's always a bit of fear.
Possibly?
You don't have a little.
I mean, at the moment, I'm hearing a lot of very rich people talking about their hobbies, so it does need that SSX kind of snap.
That's right, Will. But as Watch Dogs 2 has shown us, we are completely out of touch with what people think is cool.
And that's why it's an arbitrary point system and not a real one.
Right, you are, Will.
The mountain is your canvas, you know, you can paint your own picture. That's what the beauty of it is.
That is particularly pretentious, Will. I loved SSX. I've always loved SSX. Every single game that came out of it. If this is supposed to be SSX, it's not the SSX that I remember.
All right, yes, we get it. Going down the hill is good.
Steep.
Steep. Rebecca and Igor.
Fetch me the wrench, Igor. We're about to make a new game.
Sport isn't always about winning. Sometimes it's just about doing awesome things with your friends.
Wasn't this meant to be a competitive thing?
I think you'll find, Will, that the EETHREEPERBOWL is definitely for winning.
The entire point of this bullshit event is to decide who wins and who loses. So yes, sport is about winning. Otherwise, it's just a regular E3 press conference.
Right you are, Will. EETHREEPERBOWL 2016. There's always a winner. We decide.
Was good?
Their mics are still on, Will.
Oh, that could be it.
Oh, no. I think that they've actually managed to sort out their mics.
Welcome to the world of
This seems like the kind of game that the Ubisoft Hawx would release. This is very much like the Eagle game, Will.
Brilliant, great, wingsuits, hills.
He's cool.
Dead. Watching rich tossers die on the mountains, that could be my new favourite sport. Did you see that he was supposedly landing at 4 Gs?
His legs would be splinters and paste by that.
The only way that they could save this is if the Yeti from Ski Free showed up and scoffed down a cunt.
I would definitely play this game if this had the Yeti from Ski Free, Will.
You and me both.
If we go back to Mountain View.
No, don't. Please.
Oh!
Or just crashes.
Oh! I know I can't give it a red card, but fucking hell.
I think that says it all for this game, Will. Steep. A price too steep for anybody watching this.
Gong. Look into his eyes. There's nothing going on there.
He is only doing this for the sake of completion, Will. 30 years of Ubisoft, Will, and this is how their presentation ends.
We are barreling towards the finish line, but
Oh,
before
thank
we
you.
go, we want to bring Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot and all of the teams behind the games that we had on stage during our show back out here.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on,
That's
everybody.
really nice there,
A
Aisha.
real team shot for the end of the EETHREEPERBOWL 2016 presentation for the Ubisoft Hawx. Here is the entire team taking to the stage.
There's Badass with a cane. Aisha Taylor in the centre. There's people who pretended to be eagles.
Bring the guy with the beard forward. He was the best thing about this presentation.
Hopefully he will consume the CEO of Ubisoft and inherit his title by doing so.
I think he might challenge Yves to a sword fight for the honour and for honour.
Right you are, Christiaan. Right you are. I think that reference being that if you mess with her, she'll fucking kill you.
As we said in the early stages of this presentation, Will, 706 confirmed bones snapped by Aisha. All of those femurs, the toughest bone in the human body.
I really hope the For Honor guy just sword came through the chest and he's like,
there could be only one. We've got something to round out the EETHREEPERBOWL 2016 presentation by the Ubisoft Hawx. I think it's just a montage of gameplay, so we'll go to your final thoughts.
My final thoughts, I didn't expect Ubisoft to have such a strong presentation of as many good wins, as many genuine laughs and as many heartfelt moments. If I have to hear another fucking bellend talking about films or about rich people special sports, I probably would have lost my shit. But other than that, it's a much better play than I was expecting, and I'm very happy.
Ah, shit, we got the wrong game.
For my part, Will, I think that the Ubisoft Hawx started really well. They were at 5 points, we were waiting for the 6. We were waiting for something good to happen, something to really bring it home. Unfortunately, picked up 2 red cards near the end of that presentation, bringing them in line with the EA Raiders, currently the bottom of this EETHREEPERBOWL 2016 table. Unfortunate end to their 30-year anniversary EETHREEPERBOWL 2016 presentation.
Right you are, Christiaan. We're going to go over to Matt now for his thoughts on this presentation.
Over to you, Matt. Can you tell us what you thought?
Well, Ubisoft have always been one for a very awkward play here, Will. Never quite sure what they're up to, attempting quite risky plays that usually end up with them flat on their face, and nobody really knows how it's going to turn out, so we're not quite sure. But with a number of sequels under their belt, ready to throw at their opponents, you could say that they're the ones to watch, dogs. Back to you.
Thanks very much, Matt. That was very informative. I didn't expect that at all.
Me neither. I totally knew all the things he was going to say and that he delivered with his human face.
Right you are, Will.
Meet us on the floor and do that shit!
I will say it again. She is a national treasure and we are richer for having her in the industry.
Right you are, Will. And with the end of the Ubisoft Hawx 2016 E3 Pro Bowl presentation, all that remains is for me to say, I'm Christiaan Jones.
I'm Will Overgard.
Thanks very much.
Good night.